Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. So we've got about a 40 thousandths variance in that cam, which is just about right. Well, actually, it's a little better than right. At this point, and the two pieces of wire are 10,000 different from one another. So at this point, I think we can come in and cut this to fit the bearing. Now, the bearing hole size, and we can work it, I found the original piece, so we can just take measurements from that. Okay, so we've got our piece, our little pivot made, and we're going to put that into the, and we've got the bearing set, and we're going to just tap that into its hole. Oh, yeah. First we want to put just a little bit of maybe just a little bit of white grease on that, just to give it some lubrication, because at some point or another he's going to want to adjust this, and it's going to be a pressure fit. So let me get a brass slammer. That might have been too far. Nope, bearing's spinning just fine. Maybe just a little further. Looks good. All right, so now we take a Allen wrench and see if we can spin it. And we can. All right, so now we put our shaft back in. Let's adjust you and see how everything looks. I'll put a little bit of white grease on the inside. Oh yeah. Yeah, the shaft comes through the diameter of the piece itself, and kind of, is an interruption. So, damn it. I mean, just slightly. Can it fit? Well, it fits enough that I can see where the wire is going to go. And that's the main thing at this point. Which one is thicker? Yeah, this is the thicker wire, and it is pretty sloppy. Let's see if we can get that cam to roll around. There it is, right there. Yep. So that's nice. A pretty good fit. Now let's see if we can get the cam to roll around to fit this nicely. Come on, baby. I think that might be the extent of it, but that's pretty close. Yeah, it hit. Look at that. Ha! All right. Okay, good. So then it's just a matter of adjusting it to the thickness of the metal, or of the spoke. And there we are, right there. Okay, so we've got our cam set up. Boy, I'd like this to actually fit. It's tight. Too tight. Oh. All right, so what we've got to do is we've got to come in and relieve that position. I think what's going on is it's getting in the way so much. Let's get it at the top of the cam. There. And come in and relieve that just a little bit. We'll be back. Okay, so we've got this thing functioning for the small one, and we can set it up for the big one too later. This goes in here. I have a little dot here for the distance it needs to travel around the pin in order to meet up with the other side of the loop. So far that looks pretty good. Now right down in here, and I'm gonna find a pointer, right down there I need to create a stop so that the, let's see, it could be bigger. That's not bad. Yeah. So it's into that little wedge right there, so that when I bring this around, the wedge holds this in place so that this can rotate around the pin. Now the problem is, as usual, is it's such a small little wedge. So what I'm going to do as a trial is we're going to come in and drill a hole in a piece of shafting down to about the bearing, and then actually drill the hole all the way to the base here, to the surface, and then grind back or cut back everything but this little wedge right there. That's going to be pretty insane, but I think we can pull it off. And then we'll have it, I hope. Let's see how it goes. All right, that's it for the lathe. We'll go see if this fits first. In between those two, I'm just going to eyeball it for the moment. Is it in between? I would think. Okay, so then that's about center. And we're gonna come over here, scribe our line. Scribe our line there, but that doesn't look right. Oh, it might be. It might be. Okay, so for the moment, we're going to just take out everything else from here. We're going to take out all of this to that scribe line. Now the depth of that is going to be I need to go get some lunch. I'm getting shaky. $285,000. All right. And then around there. And the same with this side. Okay, we take out all of this. Good deal. So let's go over to the mill and do that. Okay, so we're going to take off that probably about 3/4 of that surface there. good for the moment. We're about 10 thousandths from our position. So let's go ahead and just take that off. All right, we're about 20 thousandths from our edge. I think we should put a finishing bit in there. That gives us something. Let's pop that out. See what we got. Yep. Looks like it could work. I'm going to have to get my head in the way to get this set up. I'll be back. Okay, let's do our second pass. And we'll just do it with that bit in. Even though I hate the chips. Let's see where we're at height-wise. Let's just take it from there and come down afterwards. That's right on the money. Okay. It's what we got. Let's see how it works. Well, looking at it, you can see that I didn't bring the that little ear in to the shaft. So I've got to cut that ear off and do it again. No big deal, but that's going to happen another day.